Hello everybody and welcome to my channel, TJ English, and today I have a very special guest, Romeo.
Hey, what's up? How are you, Julia? It's been a long time since we last spoke.
Yes, I'm fine, and you? What's new?
Well, a lot has been happening, and right now, I'm just chilling. I'm just, hanging out with you, and yeah, I'm about to have a lot of fun.
Yeah, I hope. And today we're going to speak about food and different kinds of dishes and just different kinds of cuisine, I hope.
Exactly. And talking about food, I really enjoy eating a lot of food. Like, if you guys happen to, see my channel, I usually eat food, so I'm so excited today.
Okay, and later, of course, we will know what Romeo's favorite food is. You will tell us about
Yeah, exactly.
everything. So I'm gonna ask Romeo some questions about food. It's something or something questions. So, tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Bread with cheese or bread with butter?
Bread with butter.
Meat or fish?
That one is very hard. Meat.
Salt or pepper?
Pepper.
Apple or banana?
Apple.
Tomato or cucumber?
Tomato.
Rice or porridge?
Rice.
Soup or salad?
Salad.
Spoon, fork or chopstick?
I think that has to be a fork.
Junk food or homemade food?
Either. Both of them. I don't know. Homemade food to be healthy.
Okay, so now let's talk about it. So, I don't really remember all your answers, so can you please
Yeah, but I
tell
think
me?
I do remember some of the answers that I gave out. But anyway, we can go.
Okay, so you said tea, yes?
No, I said coffee actually.
Sorry. Okay, so do you always drink tea? I mean coffee. Coffee, yes?
Yeah,
Yes.
I usually drink coffee like I don't know, 3 times in a day. I'm an addict. I'm addicted to coffee, and I usually have it with milk because I really love the blend between coffee and milk. So it's like super tasty for me.
What about sugar?
Sugar, yeah, I do add.
Marshmallow.
No, just plain sugar. That's what I really love.
And what about tea? Do you ever drink it?
Well, I rarely drink it because like I was testing between coffee and tea, but I figured coffee is much better with milk because I'm a very big fan of milk. So yeah, so that's why I like mixing milk and coffee.
I drink tea with milk all the time. You see, even now.
Really? Oh,
yes,
I can see that.
Yes.
Okay.
And I really find it very tasty. I
okay.
never drink tea without milk, yes.
Yeah.
So you can just try it again.
But for me, I think coffee is way much better.
So let's move on to the next question. Bread with cheese or bread with butter?
I said bread with butter.
Bread
And
with
can I
butter.
add jam? Like if you have bread, butter, and jam, ooh, that mixture is perfect. I really love it.
I suppose you usually have it for breakfast?
Yeah, but as in recently, I haven't had that. Like ever since I came to Russia, I've never really had that opportunity. But that's what I usually used to take, like when I was back in my country. By the way, I'm from Zambia. In case you guys don't really know where I'm from.
But what do you mean didn't have an opportunity? Because you can find butter and jam in Russia. So what do you mean by that?
Exactly, but yo jam is like a little bit different from the one that I usually used to take. So it's like a little bit different from me, and yeah, I'm not really used to yo type of jam, so that's why I don't really like having it. But it's also tasty on a different level.
What do you also have for breakfast here in Russia?
In Russia, I usually have what do you call that? Bread and eggs. I usually,
Bread and eggs, like
yeah.
omelette.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I usually have. Plus coffee and milk. Oof, it goes down.
What did you usually have in Zambia?
In Zambia, I used to have, bread, butter, jam, and milk, and coffee as well.
So really the same.
Yes, it's pretty much the same. It's not like it's like really different. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Okay, so next question, meat or fish? You said fish.
I actually said meat, but it was very hard to pick. Like believe you me, I'm a very big fan of fish, especially red fish. And by the way, in Zambia, I never really used to eat red fish because like Zambia is a landlocked country. Like we don't really have a sea. You get my point, yeah. So like accessing red fish is like extremely very difficult, and it's very expensive. Yeah, I really love red fish. I really love red fish.
And what about meat?
I love it more.
Yes. So maybe let's speak more about meat. So what kind of meat?
Pork.
Your favorite?
Yeah, pork is my favorite because it's just so very tender. It's so soft and it's very. I don't really know how I can explain to you, but it's just like it's so amazing.
So the next question was about salt or pepper.
Yeah, and I said pepper, but
Pepper.
yeah, exactly. But the thing is, I don't know, like it
Where
depends.
do you usually put it?
on the meat.
Um,
Logically speaking, but yeah, but I love salt, but I don't know, like at that moment I just picked pepper. I don't know why I did that.
well, I must say that I really adore salt and I put it everywhere.
Yeah, but you know that it's very, you know,
I know
harmful to your health.
Yes, it's unhealthy, but yes, I can't.
Yeah, but
Because it's so tasty, you know, food becomes so tasty with salt.
yeah, exactly. But you really need to like use a pinch of salt. Like you don't really need to use like a lot of it. So
yeah, I know.
you better be
Sometimes
extra.
It's really difficult.
Yeah.
But yeah. So then let's speak about fruit. Apple or banana?
I said apples.
Apples. Okay. So do you know we have a special Russian pie? It is called Charlotka.
Charlotka. Alright.
Yes, it's very popular in Russia and everybody eats it.
Maybe I have had it, but I just didn't really get the name because you know that's like a mouthful, and perhaps I don't know. Maybe I've had it, but I'm not really into apple pies.
You just like
the fruit.
Just the fruit apple without anything. Yes.
Yeah, without anything, just like a plain fruit. Fruit. I think that's way much more tastier. And I like golden. That's like
yes.
Yeah, that one is like much more better
Golden,
than all the other types of apples.
Yeah, because it's sweeter, I think.
Yeah, it's sweeter plus it's softer and
softer,
just feels a whole lot better.
Yeah. Okay, move on to the next one. Tomato or cucumber?
I said tomatoes, but I also love cucumbers. But the thing is, like for me, do you know what gravy is? Gravy. You know, like when you're trying to make soup, like gravy is, for example, when you're cooking pork, you can make some gravy. Like, you put some, pepper, tomatoes, onions, carrots, and you make that, sochny moshny soupchik. Yeah, exactly, gravy. So I usually use, tomatoes pretty much all the goddamn time. Like, when I'm having my lunch, when I'm having my supper. So I think tomatoes are better, but I do eat cucumbers as well.
So the next one is rice or porridge? I don't remember what you said.
Yeah, do you remember?
I don't know.
Yeah, it seems you've got a very bad memory. I think it's because of the salt.
Because it just was very fast.
It's because of the salt.
It's not because of the salt. No.
It is. Yeah.
So
I actually said rice.
Rice.
Yeah, exactly. Because I believe porridge is for like infants, like small kids, like children and all that stuff. So I don't really think people eat porridges and when they're adults,
But in Russia we have different kinds of, maybe not porridge but more cereal, but we have different kinds of maybe,
cereal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean if you talk about cereal then definitely.
For example, do you know grechka, Russian grechka?
Grechka, yeah. What do you call that?
Like oats?
Yeah, oats, yeah. But I despise those. Like I really hate those things. Like when I was sick a long time ago when I was young, they used to give me grechka, oats, and I used to hate it. So like,
So do you have it in Zambia? Yes.
Yeah, we do have it.
Because I thought it's like on the Russian.
No, man, it's like everywhere. God damn it.
Well, when I was in America, I think they don't have it. They just don't know what it is.
Okay.
People, for example, yes.
And for us, we have a brand called Jungle Oats. That's like a specific brand of oats, and I mean it was terrible. I really don't like it.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean no offense, no disrespect to any Russians. I mean.
Okay, so next one, soup or salad?
I actually say salad, but
okay.
Yeah, ever since I came to Russia, I'm now beginning to get into having to eat a lot of soups, especially during winter.
Yeah.
So I'm really beginning to understand why white people like soups, but in general I really love salads.
So you don't find it tasty?
Well, I never used to find it tasty. Like when I was back in Zambia, we never really used to have like soups because like it's freaking hot in Zambia because we have the tropical weather. So there's no need of having soups, So like I never actually ate any soup in Zambia.
So you didn't even know what it was?
I didn't even know like soupchik, borshchik, like
what the hell?
Borshchik, soupchik, yeah. Because in Zambia it's like pretty hot, so I never really knew that I never really had the chance to have like different soups, but when I came to Russia I was exposed to different types of soups, and then now I can even differentiate between borscht and shi and kvashena and kapusta. You get my point, yeah? But yeah, I think I'm beginning to really love it, and sometimes I really yearn to have that soup. Sometimes I just feel like, oh yeah, soup chick, but a long time ago I never used to have that desire because in Zambia we only used to have like salads and that stuff. We never, we never used to touch any soups.
But how often do you eat soup? Because now in Russia we eat it on a regular basis, every day.
Yeah, well, I think, I don't know, maybe twice in a month. But my wife, by the way, I've got a Russian wife, and sometimes she says, я привезу.
But she eats soup every day, yes?
She doesn't eat soup every day, no. She usually eats salads. Yeah, but she usually says, this weekend I'm going to cook some soup chicken. And I'm like, please, we're going to do it like the other week, But it's okay, I'm really loving it.
Spoon, fork or chopstick? I remember you said fork.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I said, because chopsticks, as you can see, I'm black, and we don't really use fork sticks because it's like so.
I also don't really use them.
Yeah, so how about you? Which one do you prefer?
I think, fork, of course.
No, okay, yeah, because it's way much easier. And,
it's easy, of course. And you can eat a lot of things with fork.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, and junk food or homemade food? You said either, but junk food is so unhealthy.
Yeah, what did I say? I've forgotten what I said.
I think finally you said homemade food.
Yeah.
I suppose, yes.
But once in a while, I do have, some junk food here and there. I think homemade food is way better.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just have the desire to like spoil yourself and just grab yourself a pizza, KFC and that stuff. So yeah.
And do you have any junk food restaurants in Zambia? Like McDonald's, for example, because we have it everywhere, or you don't have it?
I mean, McDonald's, KFC is pretty much everywhere. Starbucks, those are like
in your country
international.
Also.
Yeah, in Zambia we do have Starbucks, we do have KFC, we do have McDonald's, we have Fubu, we have got like a great deal of those, multi-chain restaurants. Yeah, we do have those things.
Do you have any special Zambian junk food?
Well, yeah, we do. We do have a Zambian polony. Do you know what polony is? Polony is like kalbasa.
Kalbasa?
Yeah, it's like it's more like a Zambian traditional. I don't know, like it's traditionally made, and it's very different from the normal kalbasa, but it's like made with different plants, and it just tastes so amazing. It's like out of this world. I really love it.
Okay, Romeo, and can you tell me in general how much Zambian food is different from Russian food? Just Zambian and Russian cuisine.
Yeah, it does differ a lot, because in Zambia, by the way, we have a staple food. Do you know what staple food is? Staple food is like the usual food that a country is known to eat. Like for example, it's like a traditional country type of food. The Zambian staple food is actually called nshima. Yeah, nshima is like, it's made out of corn, out of maize, so we usually grind it and that stuff. But with the nshima, we usually eat stuff with, nshima plus a side dish, like pork, some vegetables, gravy, whatever you like, mix it. You just can't eat the corn, or rather the nshima alone. You have to have other stuff like fish, kalbasa, that stuff to complement the nshima. So yeah, it's pretty different from Russian food.
Is it maybe more salty or maybe more bitter?
I think it's much more spicier. Yeah, because we love spicy food.
Okay, Romeo, so thank you for coming.
Yeah.
So it was really interesting, yes, to know more about food from Zambia and just different kinds of food. Yes, and hope to see you on my channel again.
Yeah.
Sometime, yes.
Yeah, it was a pleasure, being given this opportunity to like, explain, or rather talk about my country, because a lot of people don't really know anything about Africa. They think Africa is like a jungle, like it's so crazy. But anyway, let me just tell you this about Zambia. Zambia is like, according to me, because I'm a Zambian, I think it's like the best country, because there's no place like home.
Yeah, of course.
You know what they say. But I grew up like in a very good environment. My family was very good, financially stable. I had a great time, so everything is all good. And thanks for having me.
Yeah.
It was fun talking to you.
For coming. Okay, so thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, subscribe also to Romeo's channel.
Yeah.
And see you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.